sounds like the audio is working pretty good. Kind of tough to tell exactly where I am. There we go. All right, we're at Annie's. I'm going to walk over and show you some of the stuff that's going on. I took some pictures inside. I don't want to live stream inside just because it's inside. We walk in there, it'll be like a tuna can anyway. So I'm going to show you guys some of the pictures I took of what's inside. This is always here at Annie's, guys. Her milk and cheese and her produce is always here. So I just think it's awesome to show you. This is the table. She's got some reduced items on here. There's dressing, jams, all kinds of stuff. So definitely stop in and check out the table. She's got a lot of really unique items. These are the samples that are inside today. Some pickles. I didn't get a chance to try anything yet. I will when I go in. I haven't. I just kind of wanted to check everything out and show you guys what was going on at least first. So alright, some sloppy Joe sauce she's got in there to try. The wind is really blowing. She set that out to show us, to show you guys too, which sounds actually quite good. By the counter. It's the right time of year for some peanut butter. It's a great time to be doing some snacks. Hey, yeah, you guys are so awesome for always joining me. I can't tell you how much I appreciate your support. Everyone in town is so awesome. I am pretty much out of business cards now. I gotta order some new ones, but we can put the phone number on them now, so I think that's gonna be great. Alright. Annie carries the Turkey Hill tea. I love this tea. So it's one of my favorite reasons for coming. So, a couple of things I'm going to show you when we walk up there. Switch the camera on. Alright. Hey! Not as crazy here yet today, but you can see the clouds behind me. Super nice day, alright? Get outside. It's going to be one of your last chances to enjoy some fair weather. We will have a little bit of a warm stretch, I'm sure, probably closer to the end of the month. But we're coming up on Halloween. It's my favorite time of year. I like the snow and I enjoy Christmas, don't get me wrong, but Halloween is absolutely my favorite. I was just talking to Annie inside. Be prepared because we'd like to do a trunk and treat in the lot next door for Halloween. So if you want to volunteer to participate or definitely dress up, even if you're bringing your kids, dress up. Maybe we'll be here. Maybe I'll find something interesting to do and we'll nerdy, not probably interesting, but probably nerdy. So we'll go with that. All right, I'm going to take a minute. We're going to walk over to start at the library table. Everything's kind of underneath Annie's awning today. We're not in the other lot, which is okay because the sun beats right down on there. And it is starting to finally warm up. I could probably ditch the sweater here shortly. So, alright. I'm going to walk you guys on over. It looks like there's a few folks standing over there, but I did go around and tell everybody that we were going to be live. So, alright. And I hope you can hear me okay with the wind. The little fuzzy thing should be working. Alright. I'd like to introduce you to the lady underneath Everybody hanging out here. I'm actually just gonna unhook. And I'll show you some books.
My brother wants me to come down to Texas to redo his kitchen.
So,
Yeah.
children's books,
Yeah.
some adult books. There's gonna be games. There's some more. There's a box down there still.
Concrete is he has a concrete
Hi, Miss
slab.
Lucy.
And then you get the spider reading Charlotte's Web.
Oh, you have Charlotte's Web in here?
Well, yeah,
Oh
the
my
spider's
gosh.
reading the book.
Oh, the small little book.
That is the cutest. If you guys take a screenshot of that, someone
I
send
think
it
last
to
time we
me.
built a
That's
giant
awesome.
spider.
I might come
Yeah,
back and
yeah.
I'm gonna build it huge, and it's gonna have from the attic.
We're gonna move on. I'm just gonna grab my tripod. We're gonna go kind of handheld because there is a great spot to take some pictures of your family that Annie has set up here. And I think this is a great idea. There's also some of the games. This one's awesome. You may have to dig stuff
Here,
out of
should I
it.
demonstrate what this one does?
Oh, go for it.
Okay, so this is cooked spaghetti. Up.
Oh, oh, yummy, but not.
There's an eyeball.
It is real spaghetti.
It
guys.
is real
What's
spaghetti.
in there?
Yeah.
There's little.
More snacks, it looks like.
Yeah, they're actually gum.
Do you want to show her? Do you want to show her what's in the corn?
Gumball and eyeball.
Here, let's show her what's in the corn. Can you go through the corn and show her? Let's see. Here, what's in here? You're dragging. Kids can come down and dig for treasure. Up, look what I found. What do they get when they find one of these? Want to show them how the golf works? You want to try put? Okay. Show. Yeah. Let's show everybody the golf, please.
So, guys, all the games are free. There's no charge for anything that's outside here today. Like I said, including the books. But the library could always use your donations. Oh, so close.
Nice job. Good job.
Good job.
Thank you. And it's always
All right. So again, cute spot to take your photos, and the sun is shining. Beautiful. I'm gonna carry my stuff over here. The wind's blowing a little bit. Nothing bad though.
so nice out there. Are you ready for me now?
I am. So you guys hear me talk a lot about the Tioga County Cat Project and the really awesome things that they do. And they helped Lulu out. Trying to find a good height here. And they have got the most awesome table. So my audio is picking up quite a lot. So you should be really fine to talk from there. If you want to tell everybody what you guys do and how amazing it is.
Okay. Yeah, so we are the Tioga County Cat Project. We started as an organization that was focused on spaying and neutering cats, doing TNR, which is trap, neuter, return, and really just focusing on decreasing the population that we have here in the county. Recently we branched out and we've started doing kind of more rescue sort of things as we've just kind of really needed it. We've had a lot of people come to us for help with either litters of feral kittens that need to be socialized, or we've had a number of emergency cases. We took in a blind kitten. We had somebody contact us about a cat who had been struck by a vehicle, and then we found out once he was at the vet office that he had actually been shot multiple times.
I've seen those.
Yes. And we just took in a cat who we believe was struck by a vehicle, and she was found with a ruptured eye and a fractured jaw. These cats that end up in these situations, they don't have anywhere to go in the county. And we're really not set up to do that. It's a huge financial burden for such a small organization, but I can't not help them.
So when we're talking about the recent one with the ruptured eye, how much does it cost to help the cat?
So in most of the situations where we've taken in those kinds of emergencies, we're usually looking at about $1,000
Per cat?
Yes.
Per situation?
Yes. Which is hurts my soul a little bit.
That it's that expensive?
Yeah, and I mean, I am so very appreciative of the vets that we work with, especially Grand Canyon Vet, is amazing to always be there to answer my calls and always do everything they can to help, and they're wonderful. And they do such amazing work. But it is expensive when you have animals that need really intensive care like that.
Right, medication on top of treatment.
Right.
And then foster, hopefully, at that point, that someone can take them and help them.
Yes, so currently she is at the vet getting antibiotics and fluids and supportive care to try and get over just this hump of just massive trauma and illness she's been going through. And then once she is able to at least be released from that intensive care, then we do have a foster lined up for her.
What's it like to adopt a cat, especially something like that?
They are the sweetest cats, honestly. Cats who have been through the most, in my experience, are the ones who are just the most loving and appreciative and just will give you like every bit of their heart.
They know you're there to help them.
Yes. Throughout my life, I've taken a number of cats like that. I have a blind cat myself, and they are just, I have such a soft spot for them because they really give you everything.
Really love it. So you guys helped out Lulu, a cat that I found down in Titleboro.
Yeah.
And then Second Chance Sanctuary stepped in after that and helped out too. You guys work together.
On occasion we do. I was actually previously employed with Second Chance for quite a few years. I was their manager, and that's actually how this all started. Because every year it was calls and calls and calls of cats and kittens that we had no room for. And I was like, rescue's great, adoptions are great, but we need to get to the root of the problem, which is the spay neuter that's not being addressed. We do, on occasion, have people that we kind of send back and forth to each other. If there's something that Second Chance can assist them with that we can't, then we'll send them their way. And if there's somebody who needs assistance that they can't give, then they can send them our way. So we kind of try and fill kind of different areas of need the best that we can.
And I do want to mention, guys, how much it is.
$20.
$20 for the t-shirts, and the proceeds all go for...
Yes. Yep. For all of this, everything that we pay for is either donated, fundraised, or it's just volunteer work.
Awesome. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you.
What you guys are doing, even if your posts are graphic, they're real.
Yeah, I know. I always feel so bad putting those up, but I'm like, people.
And I pause. I'm like,
I
oh
know,
my gosh,
I'm so
am I gonna
sorry.
find one? It's okay, but that's the reality, and that's what if you don't see it, it's really easy to pass it.
Right.
Or-
I really wish there was a function on Facebook where, like, you know how they cover graphic pictures? I wish, like, you could upload one and choose that yourself.
Now, I noticed they don't do that with yours.
I know, and I'm like, guys, I would very much like you to let me cover this so people can choose whether they want to see it or not. And
Right.
there's no way to do that. So I apologize to anybody who has gotten sick. I'm sorry.
It's important to bring awareness to it, and you said one of them got shot. Now you snip their ears, right? If they're being re-released and they're not going to a home, they're marked, right?
Yes,
Can you
and
explain what that looks like?
yeah, so it's called ear tipping, and it's typically done on the left ear, and they'll take like 3/8 of an inch about off the top of the ear. So it's rather than that point, it comes to a flat top. So that way people know that this cat has been altered, and it has also been rabies vaccinated. So they're not out there, contracting rabies. They're not out there producing kittens or anything like that, which we always hope helps people to be a little bit kinder.
How can that cat population that you re-release, how are they helpful to the environment?
So they actually really do serve a really important purpose. Released cats, especially once they're fixed, tend to be very good at keeping out others who are not fixed. And
Wind's blowing.
it's windy at every event we go to, every time. But they also do help with growth control and stuff like that. It's much safer and better for the environment than putting out poison or anything like that. And actually, I recently was talking with somebody at an event about I follow a number of wildlife rehabs, and the big issue they have is birds of prey already being poisoned by poisoned rodents. I mean, everything from bald eagles to hawks to owls, they're coming in actually poisoned themselves from eating this poisoned food. And I say, that's one of the good things about having cats out there is you don't have to do that, and it takes that element out of the food chain, which I personally think is really important. Right. Yep. And once they're fixed, studies actually show that complaints about local cats or stray cats actually drop by about 98% because they're not spraying, they're not fighting and yowling and doing all this nonsense. Mama cats aren't like ripping insulation out of trailers to have kittens. They're just there and they just chill. So it's really important for community health and well-being too.
I think what you guys do is great.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
And donations. So I know you guys can come down here and you can donate cash money, but always check out the Facebook. Yeah, and I post the posts. You can find it in my news feed. T-shirts are cute. $20 for a T-shirt. It's a nice T-shirt and it's I'm
Oh, we're actually also we're doing a Highlands Chocolates fundraiser currently.
I did post that.
Thank you.
Yes, check out the Highlands chocolate because there's some inexpensive things in there. Like $5 or $6 a piece. There's inexpensive that's $5 or $6. So you can help out by buying the chocolate from Highlands Chocolate. They just won an artist award.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
It was so cool. They're an awesome group, and I'm glad that we can work together on a fundraiser. And people can order right on our website.
Very cool. So check out the Tioga County Cat Project.com.
Yep, TiogaCountyCatProject.com.
All right. I'm going to show you a quick look around to the other end one more time, guys, and then I'm going to get something to eat.
Thank you very much.
Okay. That's awesome. So again, you guys, if you have some time to get down here, it's going to be a nice day. You can see kind of look at how pretty that is. Oh, I love our planet too. So, real quick. Let's see. Set this down. Quick recap, guys. Okay. Oh wow. Yeah, it fits me in the whole thing. So I hope you guys got to hear all that from the Tioga County Cat Project. I really admire the work that they put into what they're doing. They are an asset to the community. If you want to help out, I'd highly encourage it. They could use it. They've had a couple of rescue cases that aren't just spay, neuter, and release. And that money doesn't come from thin air. She says the last cat, on average, it will be about $1,000, and that cat is still at the vet. So this weekend, so today, at least until 3, kind of a late start, so Annie's open, I think 5 or 6 o'clock. Stop in. She's got all kinds of local beds inside. So stop in and check that out. Let's see. Monday, we are going to be up at Water Tower Road for the Lawrenceville Borough monthly meeting, and there's a meeting I think on Tuesday in Blossburg. I'm thinking about maybe covering that for the first time. If you've got opinions on that, or you've got some place that you guys want me to go, I love to take requests because I like to go places that you guys want to actually see stuff. So I really love that. Your suggestions, your invitations are cool. Keep doing it because it kind of gives me the bigger picture, right, on where I'm invited to be, and I find it a lot easier to interact with folks when I'm invited. So thank you guys again, everybody, for your support and for hanging out, and we'll catch up Monday evening, and then county commissioners meeting. I keep telling you, I'm never going to stop. Encourage everybody from Tioga County to go. Tuesday, October 11th at 10 a.m. and that's in the Wellsboro Courthouse. You do have to go through security to get in, so don't bring any pocket knives or pepper spray or anything like that. Check it out. Make sure you're there. If the weather's favorable, I'd love to do a walk around the green. I won't do it in the same stream. We'll have to end it and restart. But as long as I wear the right shoes this time and I watch out for that bar with the music, we should be okay. I'd like to try that again. I'd like to get a little more sightseeing in before the weather changes. And if you are from out of town, through the mountains, a couple of those different colored trees are starting to poke out. So I'm going to keep an eye on it. There's a tree over here at a Guaranteed Tire here at Al's shop that's starting to change. Here, I'll show you that because I think it's great. Let's see. Right here at Al's. Look at that. Just starting to change. All right. So, you can tell my phone's not straight up and down now. Oh, what happens? All right. So, that's that, guys. Fall is fast approaching. Halloween is coming. Annie's gonna, I say the 28th or the 29th. I put it in the calendar, but of course now I'm on the phone that I put it in. So keep an eye out for an advertisement for that. I will get that posted as soon as Miss Annie gets that to us. And one more last shot of the mural over there across the road. All right. Have a great weekend. Have a safe Sunday. Reach out to us with your suggestions, invitations. We're going to move Frivolous Friday. I haven't decided on when yet, or exactly what nights are good. I don't want to interfere with the sports schedule, so we're going to put some consideration into maybe moving away from Fridays and doing the weeknight. If things keep going, we're going to have meetings every week, so look forward to that. And kind of getting out there and seeing everybody. So again, enjoy the view, get some sunshine. If you've got outside work to get ready to do, make sure you do it, and let's think about what we're going to dress up as for Halloween. So, as always, check on your neighbors, thank a veteran. If you want to help out, contribute, like, share, comment, all those things help the algorithm. I do have a Cash App and PayPal. If you're curious on how to financially contribute, let me know. We can always use it. We are working on ways to start coming up with revenue as expenses are kind of getting up there, and now that I'm streaming from my office, coming into a studio, if I can get on to getting that painted and get some of my sound panels up. That's still in the process. You can't see it from behind me when I'm at my desk at home, but you're going to start seeing that change. So, all right, guys, again, check on your neighbors, thank a veteran. We'll see you Monday. Or down here at Annie's, because I'm going to go get something to eat now because streaming makes me hungry.